Hey everyone, I am here to talk today about my wheelchair evaluation and measurement appointment experience because that was a thing. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect really, and it was not my favorite, that's for sure. But to start with, I wanted to show you something that I do like. It is my they, them, their hoodie because those are my pronouns. So get it right. Anyway, back to the appointment. So, there was someone from the wheelchair company and then physical therapists, and they weren't connected, but they were ish. And so apparently, insurance companies don't give a flying fuck about pain or weakness or any of that really. They prefer you to have a spinal injury or something like that, which is incredibly frustrating. So we had to go through all these questions trying to prove that I needed this wheelchair. And then, insurance aside, there was frustration with them, the physical therapists. The wheelchair is not there for my physical therapy. Physical therapy is my physical therapy. I need the wheelchair to be comfortable so I can use it every day, all the time. That's its purpose, is to be easily usable for me without causing me extra pain. And they were kind of injecting what they wanted out of me into this custom wheelchair. Well, we want you to be able to sit up more straight. That's fantastic, but I still have scoliosis. I still can't sit up straight, and forcing me to sit up straight will make the wheelchair way more painful. So stop. If I am going to do that, I'm going to do that through physical therapy that I do on my own time, not through my wheelchair. So there was a lot of feeling of judgment, and that was really frustrating and uncomfortable as hell. That appointment was really just overall anxiety inducing, not pleasant. I kind of forced myself to laugh and smile towards the end, but I don't know. I mean, eventually it was okay. We talked about, well, do you want this or that? This or that? And so at this point, my main concerns are one, is my insurance going to approve it? Two, which things are they going to approve or disapprove? Because they can reject certain things and then we kind of have to start all over again unless we already had a backup choice set in the system, which we did for one thing. Because they're hoping to get me an ultralight wheelchair because I have a lot of weakness in my arms, not just my legs. But they wanted to only give ultralight wheelchairs or wheelchairs, manual wheelchairs that have power assist to people who are full-time wheelchair users. And I was like, I can't be a full-time wheelchair user because my current wheelchair doesn't allow that. So it was just kind of this frustrating cycle. Anyway, but there are some exciting parts about it. Like, hopefully it's going to be a lot more comfortable. It's going to have nifty spokes that I've never seen before. I know that's a little thing, but still. And I got to pick the color. And I decided to go with How I Am, which is standing out. And that means I picked a sparkly bright green. Why not? So if you end up with a custom wheelchair insurance appointment yourself, all I've got to say is I can't really give you any advice. Try not to be nervous. Mostly be honest, but to an extent, you might have to answer how you think it needs to be answered in order to get your insurance approval for it, which is such bullshit, because if you need it, you need it. And if your doctor ordered it, you need it. I mean, like, come on. Oh, and my other concerns being that if my insurance does approve everything, there's still a possibility that I'll be thrown a copay. And let's say they throw $300 at me. I don't have $300. So I would need to crowdfund. And that's all well and good, but how long is the wheelchair company going to hold on to it for me while I try to raise this money? I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I've got all these little worries and anxieties in my head, but I am really looking forward to it. And they said it can take anywhere between up to a max of 90 days for me to get my wheelchair approved, assembled, make sure it fits for sure, and then, get it to me. So, I don't know, maybe sometime in March I'll be seeing it. I hope so. Wish me luck. I really think it'll help me out to have a wheelchair that actually fits me and doesn't have a rope for my feet, has actual footrests. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, that's my little wheelchair story, and sometime I'll have to show you guys my current wheelchair. But that's for another video, for another time. Bye.